Yeah, so my name's Indy Clark. I'm a proud Muddy Wamba man on my grandfather's side, my dad's side, and on my grandmother's side, I'm a Yorta and Boonwurrung man as well. And then, on my mum's side, I'm a Lardle man from Mornington Island, so fair few tribes and big mobs, that's for sure.
So my name's Cherise Buzzicott, I'm an Arada woman and I'm from Alice Springs in the Northern Territory.
I'm a Noongar woman from the southwest of WA, so families from Kojonup, which are the Wobblecart people, Perth region, which is Wajak people, and then northern, the Balladong people.
I am a young fella from the Wurundjeri tribe, or the Woiwurrung language group.
I'm a Mati Gunditjmara woman, so I grew up in Mildura, Victoria, and I have been living in Melbourne for 11 years.
I'm from Gumbadangi country, New South Wales, bit north coast, so Coffs region.
So I came to the Indigenous Youth in Governance Masterclass to learn about strategies on implementing culture and governance together in my current workplace, and also just networking and talking to others about leadership and how we all govern within our own communities and our own projects.
Part of being here today is to really get out and network with other people from around Australia to talk about some of the issues that we face as young people stepping up onto boards and stepping into those kind of roles.
Well, to be honest, the word governance actually was confusing to me. So for me to attend the masterclass was an opportunity for me to be able to understand what that word means to me as a person, but also relate it back to the work that I do.
Like one instance I've got of sitting on the board was one of our elders I knew from a young kid, and she hadn't seen me for 10 years, and she got really annoyed at one of the youth boards and walked out, and it just highlighted our struggles trying to govern and not upset our elders, be guided by them, but still have a voice towards the future.
We play a vital role in our communities, and due to the effects of colonisation, it's how do we as Aboriginal people grab back what has always led our communities and always delivered the outcomes that we know. And I think I always say that our communities existed for 60,000 plus years, not for a coincidence, but because of strength, love, compassion, collectivism, and it's all about bringing that back. And how do we do that collectively as elders, as community members, and as young people?
We really want to innovate our student voice on campus at the University of Western Australia, so I thought that meeting like-minded people would be a really good footstep to give back to everyone at uni and to show them what techniques we've learnt today.
I've been interested in this space for quite a while. I haven't been able to find like-minded young Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islander people. I found a lot of non-Indigenous people in the space and older Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islander people, so I thought this would be a good place to actually be able to talk about ideas and see the next generation come through on where we want to take our governance structures.
So I've been interested in this for a little while as young people, and yes, we're still young people, interested in how we can position ourselves in these governance structures and in boards and in our organisation, but also in our community to really make a change. And the change that I'm hoping to see happen is that real mindset shift and the consciousness shift in how we operate. So when we look at our culture and governance and putting those two things together, I think it's really important that we remember that it's not separate and have those strong cultural integrity in everything that we do.
Yeah, the Indigenous Governance Youth in Masterclass has been absolutely wonderful so far, and also to hear the overseas examples and how the New Zealand mob and the Maori mob have done it as well, and how we can learn from that.
I've learnt that us as young people have a voice as well. It doesn't always just have to be the elders. Obviously there's a time and a place for the elders to be the predominant voice, but when it comes to our youth problems, we should be the ones that stand up and talk for ourselves.
Because I know for myself personally, I've had a couple of epiphany moments just with the person that I am and the work that I do, and what I'm already learning from this class, how I can incorporate that to just better myself, my community, and the work that I do.
I definitely recommend that everyone's come, especially all the mob from WA. We don't really get opportunities like this, so the fact that we could, have the opportunity to come here today with all the other UWA mob and Western Australian mob, it was a really, really good opportunity.
Definitely would recommend it. It's very eye-opening, and it's changed my perspective of governance.
It was amazing, and I just don't think it's long enough, to be honest. So that's probably the only criticism that I'd give. Yeah.
Every program like this is vital for young people to learn, but in a safe space where young mob come together. I think there's a real energy in bringing young blackfellas together, and it's something that sometimes undescribable until you're in that space, and the value in just sharing knowledge both in an informal and formal setting provides that real kind of enabling space for our young mob to have those discussions.